Hello and welcome back to the Bald Book Geek. How are all of you? We have an AI situation. Secret Invasion title sequence made with AI, and this is not on. Disney have a very bad relationship with a lot of special effects people and people working in creative industries now, which is absolutely atrocious, and that's a whole other video, but it's too late to really make one about that. But they've literally taken work out of an artist's hands, and if you know what you're doing, you could make this in half an hour. Seriously, you could create something like this in half an hour, very simply. This is just bad. Full stop. Now, full disclosure here, I do digital illustration, and what I will say is I use a very basic AI program that is paid for, it's a premium thing, that gives me draw distance and perspective and depth. So I'm short-sighted in one eye, long-sighted in the other. And that's a major problem for me because my sense of depth and perspective is so broken, it makes it a little bit difficult sometimes. And it's literally a grid with some lines on it. That's about the extent of my use of AI, because without that, things would look rather strange, to say the least, on the subject. And this is overall bad. Like, this is bad. I find this absolutely bizarre in terms of there are many artists that would quite happily do this and could do this very quickly, and Disney, being the cheapskates that they are a problem. I don't agree with the use of AI for creative projects in the sense of creating the whole thing. So illustrations, it's great to mess around with AI and have fun. I will say that it's great fun, but that's it. That's the extent of where it should end. Now we've got AI songs by singers on the internet that is strange. There's whole tracks being covered by AI in the style of other people. If you want to hear Britney Spears sing a Madonna track, it's there. And it's so strange. It's so bizarre. It takes a lot of the it takes the human out of the equation, and it really does devalue work. I mean, the arts industry has never been in a brilliant place, but right now it's in a very bad place. Creative industries are underfunded. And I will say, I have had some bad experience with a lazy artist who had deadlines that were not being met and seemed to be unable to complete the work or do anything related to the work, but was doing loads of Steve's Universe fan art on the internet every day. Like, seriously? He got fired. And I found a different artist. So it wasn't that difficult to fix that problem. And I gave the guy a scathing review because he cost me money. But this whole thing, taking the human out of the equation, taking the human out of the creative process. I mean, the title sequence of Secret Invasion looks like AI. It has this very bizarre structure to it. It has a very bizarre look. And this is very dystopian. Like, the arts industry is so undervalued. And now we've got bots on Twitter going at it, saying, I'm disappointed in this, but the same tweet across multiple accounts, hundreds of multiple accounts, is actually kind of frightening. Like, always, if you ever see an interesting tweet that looks a little bit sus like that, just search for it and see what comes up. You'd be amazed, by the way. But my feeling towards this is this has devalued the arts industry. It's devalued the creative industry, and they're devaluing it. Disney are lazy, and there was one person that was moaning about AI, but then praising this and how brilliant it was that they're using new technology. Like, dude, you're fanboying over the show. You're like 45. I can see through you. It's ridiculous. The whole situation. Like, keep the human in the art, because AI as a whole, and I'm not going into legal stuff, copyright, whatever. AI as a thing is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's soulless. It creates something that looks very universal, and a lot of AI has a very generic look that could be anyone. It feels soulless. It looks too perfect, and there are tiny imperfections dotted around, which make it even more suspect. So, to me, this is lazy, but at worst, it's taking money out of a creative's pocket, which is wholeheartedly not a good thing. And already in an undervalued, underappreciated industry, it's just, why? It's $1 billion corporation that people worship, and they're doing this. They are literally doing this. It's just, let's not go there and strip the humanity out of our creativity, because without humanity, what do we become? And I just find this so strange that they would go down this route. Like getting some illustrations or some videos and using a morph program, you could get the same effect with a very simple morph program. There's free ones you can use as long as you've got some drawings, and it will morph them and create that effect quite easily, overlaid with a little bit of video. It's great fun, and I do use it myself. And you get some really nice effects, but you need to have the artwork created. And like I said, stripping the human out of the work is just dangerous. And already the arts industry is on its knees, so let's just make the whole problem 100 times worse. So yeah, don't support AI. Have fun with it. Do some crazy stuff, which I occasionally do, like everyone can do. But let's not pretend it's original work. I'm just going to put that one out there. Let's not pretend it's original work. You just put in some keywords and you made something, and the computer made something. It's not your hand. It's not a creativity. And yeah, that's my opinion. And I'm quite hard-nosed about that one. Like, devalue the industry even more than it's already devalued. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think in the comments below, as always. And have a fantastic whatever time you are watching this.